Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'm Nye, and the random runs keep on coming. Eve is good. I guess, except that she caused a loss recently. But hey, it's cool, we'll get it going, it'll be fine. So for those keeping up with current events, which means this will mean nothing to those of you who listen to it in the future, the Steam Summer Sale just started. Yay, hooray! Started as of today. And one of the most interesting things I'm finding right now, really? Blood rights again? But it's not even that good on... Okay, well, you know what? We had a successful blood rights run recently. Let's see if we can make it happen again. So yeah, the Steam Summer Sale started today, and possibly one of the most engaging parts about the Summer Sale is going to be the mini-game that they're doing right now, which is basically Steam's version of Cookie Clicker. And it's been interesting. So I've been I've been doing other things on my computer, but I've been kind of keeping an eye on it for the past couple of hours, and kind of paying attention. And I gotta say, I'm not a really big fan of how they're doing it. So for those who are not paying attention, for those who are watching this video after the summer sale's already ended and didn't have a chance to take advantage of it, basically the Steam Summer Sale is doing something called the Monster Game, and it's basically multiplayer Cookie Clicker. The way it works is that, basically, it's freaking Cookie Clicker. That's really all I have to tell you. Or Clicker Heroes, if you prefer, if you play games like that. It's one of those iterative, games that the gradual level up style thing. But it's meant to be played multiplayer, so an entire lobby of roughly 1,000 people plays, and, gradually, basically just gets stuff done. And, there's you do levels, so every level you're playing, and, you're fighting, multiple enemies that have tons and tons of health, and you are, wow, that happened. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen too, to be honest with you. I'm just go ahead and hit the restart button, because we already lost our streak. Okay. But, so every level you have, 3 lanes, so lane left, lane middle, lane right, and, you go in your lane, and you only deal damage to those that are in your lane. And you have damage off of clicking, as you might expect, and there's also an upgrade you can get that deals damage to every 1 second to one target on the screen that you have already clicked, or a random target if you haven't clicked yet. And that's it. And once all 3 lanes are dead, you move on to the next level. And then there's every lane in a standard level has what they call a spawner, which does exactly what the name implies it does. It just spawns enemies, so you have to kill the spawner first. Every enemy you kill gets you gold, and gold gets used to get you upgrades. So it's the normal stuff you'd expect out of a clicker game. You use the upgrades to get more powerful attacks and, stuff like that. There's also the super expensive upgrades. So right now, I'm gaining, maybe 10,000 gold at a time. There's been items available from, Square One that have been able to give, or that have costed, 100,000 or 10 million, stuff like that. So, obviously the game is giving you really big things. And every 10 levels or so, you fight a boss. And the boss is some very big monster, takes up an entire lane. And then it has monsters in the other 2 lanes that have a lot more health than normal. And you gotta fight them. And so, basically, every time, when you start this up, at the beginning of every day of the Steam sale, you start from level 0, and you apparently gain bonuses based on how well you did the previous days. So, it does kind of carry over. And the reason you play this is because hitting certain milestones, the entire population of Steam hitting certain milestones, apparently will unlock more deals. When this much damage is meted out, a game is unlocked for the next day. When this many bosses have been killed, it unlocks, this, things like that. So that's why you play. You play because you're trying to get the unlocks. But it's also kind of moderately fun. Well, you start at level 0, and you play with 999 other people. So there's 1,000 people to a lobby. And generally, people tend to split, a little bit goes to left lane, a little bit goes to right lane, a little bit goes to middle lane. It tends to be about a third to each lane. And I've been kind of watching the progress of some of my friends, because they're in their own games. You can't really join a game that, isn't already at level 0, apparently, or there's some nonsense going on about that. Like, maybe you can join it if you already reached the level that they're at or something. So, my guys are currently level 52 as of right now. Some of my friends have games that are at, like, level 80 by now. I mean, they're moving much faster because more of their people are actively playing. It's just one of those things, like, it's like, well, my guys aren't actively playing. I think that's why a game like this doesn't typically work. It's very interesting, though. It's a cool way to make an interactive part of the sale, and I'm kind of digging it. I really am. It's just one of those things that's like, people are doing really stupid things. I think the thing that really got my attention, that was the level of stupidity I couldn't even describe to you, is there was a, there's an item called Raining Gold, something like that, and it says, when you use that for like 10 seconds, everybody in your lane gets 0.1% of whatever gold a monster would drop for every click. So obviously, you should use this on a boss, because the boss gives you the most gold. So I used one on a boss, got everybody a ton of gold, and then somebody else uses theirs on just a random enemy, like, 3 levels later. Why wouldn't you save that? Like, that's what really confused me. It's like, why would you use this? Why wouldn't you save this for later? It just didn't make sense. I don't know. Just didn't make sense, and I was confused. So this run's interesting. Normally, you know, we're probably gonna regret picking up my reflection, but our range seems to be pretty good, I think. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to regret this decision. Range seems to be pretty good. Yeah, we have a lot of money. We do have a key, so we'll probably go to that shop after this boss fight. And I'm going to do the standard thing and just kill the big one first instead of trying to go after the little one, because I'm a little bit worried about the range thing. But, should be pretty interesting. Just got to hope we don't get Ipecac, and if we do, I got to decide, do I want to try Ipecac? Do I want to risk it? Probably the answer is no. Once again, the streak dies on the first run of the day. I've been having a lot of trouble with that, but that was weird. Weird events. I probably shouldn't have used Blood Rights, but you know, we've already done a Blood Rights game or Blood Rights run recently, so I don't necessarily feel bad about it either. Man, this fight's taking a long time. Haven't been necessarily pleased with the day 1 of the sale. That said, Steam summer sales, you know, day 1 is not usually the most engrossing day. It's just day 1. So I'm hoping that we're going to see some really awesome stuff. There's a couple of games that I have most certainly had my eye on that I've been very interested in, very much interested to see where they go. Watch, we're going to have at, there's options in this shop. That would suck. Nope. I mean, here's the thing. Blue Candle's awesome. And I can get that money, so I'm going to go with Blue Candle. We want 5 cents, that way we can get a arcade on the next floor. I would definitely appreciate that, so that's what we're going to go for. But yeah, there's some definite games that I've been interested in, that I've been wanting to cover on the channel, but knowing there was a summer sale on the way, I kind of wanted to wait it, because unfortunately this is not my job. I don't get money off of this. I have to pay for my games. So I wanted to wait. And I can. So, you know, that's what happened. Unfortunately, I am a cheap son of a bitch. I apologize. So I don't normally use Blue Candle, because generally I have, like, whenever it shows up, I'm running, like, Isaac or someone, and I have something better than Blue Candle running at the time. So, you know, it's not very common for me to use Blue Candle anymore. Chemical Peel? You sat for a second, you went, man, wow, he got Ipecac. No, I didn't. This is Chemical Peel. Every other shot, we're going to get a damage up. But, yeah, I haven't had a lot of runs lately where Blue Candle has been a driving force. So it's kind of nice to see it again. Blue Candle used to be a big thing for me way back in the day, back in vanilla. I used to use Blue Candle all the time, so it's kind of nice to see it making a comeback. I'm very glad that my hunch there bore fruit, because that means we're going to be able to go into this curse room without having to spend any of my spirit hearts. Gonna need a bomb to do that, but I am very willing to wait. Shop is a decent possibility on this floor. Unfortunately, because of the lack of things, we have no bombs, so I can't get that tinted rock. We have no arcades, so we're probably not going to be able to go to that boss trap room unless my Deal with the Devil here is really kind to me, which you never know, it might be. I mean, Deals the Devil, they can, you know, it might be the devil doing it, but sometimes he has this really cool demeanor about him. Gonna go ahead and pick up the matchstick, which is a matchbook, which is gonna give me multiple bombs and a evil heart. I will 100% take that deal. So contract from below says that I'm going to have multiple drops in every room. Every room that would drop a drop is going to drop me 2 instead, which is going to be awesome. We're almost up to full health already. And chances are, in this room, we probably will become full health, because fires have a habit of dropping stuff. Would you look at that? It actually happened. Okay, so now we actually can go to the boss trap room, which is pretty exciting. Like, things have gone pretty well here. Unfortunately, we didn't get too much out of there. We got a pill. Pretty Fly is okay, so we're going to do a boss trap room for a Pretty Fly, which, I'll be honest, is not the best deal we could have gotten, but it's definitely not a bad one either, especially when we're fighting at least one boss who's a cinch. Make that multiple bosses who are a cinch. So, you know, we're not going to get something amazing out of this, but it's not going to be bad either. I'm really hoping we can get a little bit of money. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Definitely going to go into the shop with the hope that we're going to get something good in here. I'm willing to use a bomb and take some money out of the donation machine if there's something good. Basically, there wasn't. We're going to take remote detonator specifically just to get the 5 bombs. 5 bombs for 7 cents is a really good deal, and we're just going to leave. I don't feel bad about that at all. Okay. Curse of the Unknown. Well, obviously, we know that we have a ton of health, so that's not an issue. So we might just be doing a blue candle run here, which is awesome. I Can See Forever is a pretty good item. Pretty good pill. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to getting another item. You know, I did invest in the blue candle, but I do think that if I were to be seeing something that looked worthwhile, I would get rid of it, definitely. Okay, so we're just going to bite the bullet and go directly into that curse room in just a second here. Don't ask me how I didn't take damage there, I have no idea. Okay, well, that's a sucky thing. I was really hoping we were going to get something good in here. We didn't, it's fine. We have some good stuff coming to us in the very near future, so I'm not too worried. We should have plenty of hearts. So the amount of worry that I actually have. Getting contract from below on floor 2 just means that I'm going to be getting a lot of stuff. So there's basically no problem in spending just a lot of our resources right now. And I consider health to be a resource in a lot of ways. That means that there's... Well, no, we have I Can See Forever. Never mind. I was going to actually spend a bomb there and just remembered, wait a second. I have that thing that says that I know exactly where the secret rooms are. There's one of our secret rooms. It's a little bit unlikely right now that we're going to get a... that we're going to find ourselves with a goat head. We will, however, get Dead Cat. We already had 1 life, so that's pretty fantastic. We're going to get Gertie Jr. Should be a pretty easy fight with all that we have. Gertie Jr. goes down like a sack of bricks. No Deal with the Devil, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping for one, considering we had a good time there. Please be good? No. Oh, well. Not the best setup we've ever had, but not bad either. I mean, we're doing okay. Okay, so we know where our next room is going to be. And just got to kill the butt lickers. They're just going to take a while. Getting Dead Cat early, especially when I knew I already had 1 health, is a pretty good deal. Go ahead and pop that in there. Nope. Okay, well. Hold on. I have to go deal with that now. Okay. Let's go check here first. So we need to check all of these rooms that just came out of that, because you never know. They could be a shop. They could be an item room. We want to check that, so that way there's our item room. Anemic is terrible. Apparently it confers a range upgrade, which I didn't know. So that's a thing. That's good to know. Okay. There was our item room. I mean, it just, you know, with, being that we're playing, the character that we're playing, because we're playing Eve, getting hit is already kind of an okay thing. Like, it's not necessarily the bad thing that you would necessarily expect on another character. So having another thing that just gives me a bonus upon being hit is okay. I mean, it's not going to be something I'm going to want, necessarily. But it's also not one of those things that I go, oh man, I got hit, you know, everything's terrible. Just looking for a shop at this point. There it is. Once again, we might go into our shop and maybe potentially use a bomb on the donation machine. Okay, well that happened. Red candle, so we could upgrade off of blue candle, which I don't think is very likely to happen. So I think we're going to pick up whatever this is. Okay, and leave. I mean, it's items that I don't necessarily want, and I don't mind getting them out of the item pool. Soul Converter is definitely not worth the money. It's just not that good. Okay, down to the next floor with us. Curse the Blind really sucks. Not much I can do about it. Get another Spirit Heart because the game just loves giving me health, apparently. Oh, that hurt. Let's go ahead and use that right now while I'm thinking about it. I hear Chubb dislikes smoke, but he doesn't seem to have that much against fire, apparently. Okay. Well, this room was basically a bust. That was a really good blue candle against Peep. I really was happy with that. And, yeah. Not a bad fight. Not a good room by any stretch of the imagination, but not bad either. We got ourselves a free item in here, Guppy's Paw. We'll go ahead and use that right now. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything good in here. Okay, so now we've had 2 Guppy items out of 3. We're only on floor 4, sorry. So we're doing pretty good here. I am definitely interested in that room that has 2 locks on it. Kind of curious, and there's 2 keys to pay for it right off the bat. That's going to give me a 4. We know there's an item right here. We just don't know what it is. Judas's Shadow, giving me a good reason to do rerolls. We're going to come back for that after we've already gone into our item room. Because that's going to reroll the items that we have in... we might potentially come back for that after our shop, too. The reason why is that's going to reroll the stuff that's in our curse room. It's going to reroll our item room, reroll our shop. We need keys to do this. Unfortunately, I did use all of my keys just now. But we're going to do that because we can just reroll for free just depending on what we get. You better believe, if I get keys, I am definitely going to be ready to go and do some shopping. Wouldn't mind getting Latchkey. Wouldn't mind getting Black Candle. Let's go see what our items are, and then we'll kind of make this decision. Okay, so we got 1 item, which is going to be Little Baggy, so apparently we're going to be playing with pills. Okay. Oh well. Cancer, giving me an HP up. Kind of. Okay. Well, I want to know what that other item is in the shop before I start re-rolling crap. So we're going to hopefully find a way to make that happen. And then we'll go from there. Anything up here? It's kind of a long walk. I'm kind of hoping we'll get something out of this. Did I use that already? Maybe I used that already. I don't know. If I did, I just used another one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I can't play this game worth beans. I know. Something I gotta deal with on like a daily basis. Just understanding just how bad I am at this game. Okay. So that just gave us enough money to go buy the other item. It's a pretty big floor. And there's basically no reason for this floor to be so big. Okay, well that was the thing that happened. Come on, pop up again. Come on. Thank you. What do we got in here? Left hand is something I'm interested in. I definitely like getting it early, especially this early, because it's going to guarantee me more chances. Not going to guarantee me necessarily the fact that we're going to get it, but it's going to guarantee me more chances for Guppy. That being said, there's very little chance I'm not going to be Guppy. Like, we're going to be Guppy on this run. It's going to happen. There's just basically no chance that it won't happen because we've already gotten 2 Guppy pieces. But being able to get that guarantee coming out of the left hand is a pretty nice thing in the first place. Last place. Something place. I really can't wait to see what that other item is in the shop. Because remember, if it's a spacebar item, we can re-roll it with the 4. I think we're going to want to go fight the boss and see what the deal with the devil room is before we do that, though. Because I could always re-roll 1 or more of those. What's this? Treasure map. Okay. Well, that's not going to get re-rolled. So right now, basically the curse room is basically all that's getting re-rolled at the moment. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That was a really good blue candle, but it's not hard to blue candle Gertie at all. Okay, so we're going to take, apparently, Cat of Nine Tails, and we are also going to find 3 items in here. That's pretty awesome. Little Brimstone, the Pact, and Lord of the Pit. Okay, I'll take all 3 without a question. Lord of the Pit giving me flying and giving me the ability to move a little bit faster. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just do the reroll real quick. And that turned this into Guppy's head. So, hey, look, now we're Guppy. So that didn't take long. I told you it was going to happen. Like, there was no doubt. We do want Guppies Tail, though. So, 1 run already. I don't know if I'd necessarily say that, but we're pretty close. Just checking to see if there's any chance of us making speed run. There isn't. Not at this point. Our damage is really good. Our attack speed is good. We're Guppy, so we have flies. I mean, we're in a really good way already. Lord of the Pit was kind of a waste of 3 Spirit Hearts because we became Guppy immediately afterwards, and Guppy literally conveys all of the benefits of Lord of the Pit plus some. But, you know, oh well. Let's go ahead and go down. Our high tier speed does convey knockback, which is pretty awesome. There's another heart there. I have no problem, as usual, running on Soul Hearts and only Soul Hearts, because the game is generally pretty good about giving me enough to allow me to do basically whatever I want. It's pretty rare that I start messing with Soul Hearts and don't get to keep playing with them. Case in point. What do we got in here? Guppy's Collar, so we have even more lives. At some point, I'm going to have to die enough that we can get, we can become Judas' Shadow, but I just don't feel like doing that right now. Why are you not dead? Annoying person. Okay, and those guys die. We get some money, we get some bombs, and the left half of this floor is already clear. We're just making time. we can move really fast now that we have flying and also, you know, increased movement speed. It's pretty good stuff. Those guys die really fast. I have no real interest in the push pin. I just don't think it's that good of an item. I'm not sure necessarily how good Blue Candle is now that we have reached kind of the point that we have reached. I think that we're probably going to want to get rid of it at the soonest opportunity. And there's Goathead, guaranteeing us even more deals with the devil. So we have another couple coming to us. That's awesome. I mean, one of them is probably obviously going to be a Krampus fight, because you can't get away without paying the Krampus tax. But I think it's not going to be too bad. Probably didn't even need to use Blue Candle. And see, that's the thing. Our basic attacks are already so good that Blue Candle is just basically not all that important anymore. Just not all that needed. So I think I would have no problem just getting rid of that. Amnesia's bad. 2 bombs are bad. Okay, let's go see if we can figure out where our secret room is. Too bad it's not right there. That'd be really convenient. There it is. Really odd place for a secret room. Okay, so we're in kind of a bad position because we don't have any keys, can't go to my shop, can't go to my item room. Kind of sucks. Let's see what our boss has for us, and we'll see what happens from here. So Gish can only give you Little Gish. It's the only item we can get out of here, so we're not going to be getting any keys. We're going to have to skip both our shop and our item room. On the other hand, deal with the devil with Krampus. Small rock. Guppies Tail, finally. Speed up. And speed down. I think we can probably get rid of the left hand at this point. Yeah, that basically gave me the only things I wanted out of that. I don't want that either. We can just drop that. Okay. Only thing I wanted to have left hand was specifically to get Guppy's Tail. Now that we have Guppy's Tail, I'm pretty satisfied. We've gotten pretty much everything I could have wanted. Now we're looking to see, can we get more golden chests, more regular chests. Basically just give us more items. That hurt. I mean, it was kind of something that I was acknowledging could happen. I was kind of worried about it. Wow, the amount of trap rooms we have been getting is truly outstanding. Okay, can you just not do that? Thank you. I appreciate it. And we've been getting pretty much non-stop trap rooms, which I really appreciate. Because it's been giving me just stuff. Store credit's pretty awesome. I'm typically a fan of this item. So there's our item room. We didn't get one last time. And this time we got the virus, which is pretty terrible. So we're basically going to be winning this game off of our deals with the devil luck. That's basically what we're going to be doing, because we didn't really get much out of our item rooms, honestly. To be that honest with you, most of this came from, most of this potential win came from curse rooms, actually. It's a bit bizarre, but it does happen. Kind of hoping that this room will contain like a PhD or something, and I'll be able to turn this luck down into a luck up. Oh no, we're gonna get taken. I have to walk all the way back. This sucks. I have to walk so far back, and I'm gonna have to redo that room. All because of a thing that happened. Wow! It is so rare that I get hit by that twice. Hell, it's rare that I get hit by that once. Can I not get hit by that, please? Thank you. Okay, I mean, all of these are really bad. I'm not gonna bother. We'll use our store credit on the deal with the devil. Just go ahead and do this a couple times. Unfortunately, Little Brimstone does not, build flies, so I kinda don't have really any incentive to really use him. Because we want flies more than anything, because they spread our damage, 2 times our damage, Little Brimstone. I mean, he does a fair amount, but I don't think he does that much. I might be maligning him, though. It's definitely a possibility. I'll be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of the pill bag today. It's kind of something that got forced on us, and, yeah. Not the hugest fan of the item that got forced on us, which is basically doing nothing for us right now. That said, Blue Candle is kind of MVPing right now. Okay. We'll go ahead and take Abaddon, and I have no problem taking Brother Bobby, too. I have no problem dying, because not only do we have more lives coming up, but we also, one of those lives is, Judas' Shadow, which conveys a damage increase for us, so I kind of have incentive to die. We kind of want to die. Hello. What are we getting? We're getting a thing. It is actually an item. Isaac's Tears is terrible. No. Give me that. The candle is so much better. It's kind of an unfortunate thing, but hey, at least it wasn't, I don't know, a thing that doesn't give me things. Okay, that happened. At least it wasn't, Epic Fetus. That's what we'll say. At least it wasn't Epic Fetus. Because Epic Fetus would have been terrible. Would have been a ruined run. Lack of keys, speaking of ruining runs, is causing me a little bit of consternation. I mean, I know I've had a luck down so far on this run, but I don't think I've had this bad of luck. Mom's Pearl is pretty good, but I gotta say that store credit's probably better right now. Keys, please. And none of that nonsense is keys. Wow, I didn't know that could actually kill, Mom's stuff. Interesting. Still need some keys. Still need some keys. Like, if I could get myself even, like, 1 key, I think we'd probably be doing just about fine right now. But no. The game just won't give me freaking keys. That's not going to have it. Is it there? Nope. Like, running out of keys and bombs. And that's kind of giving me some concern. And there's definite room for concern here. Keys? Okay, we got a key. Let's go open up a chest. We'll go open up this one because this actually leads to another fight. Fights can potentially lead to more keys, so that's why I chose this one. I submit to the committee the reason why I fought this particular fight. It didn't. It gave me money. I don't need money. No, I do not want matchstick. Like, that would increase my bomb drops and reduce my key drops. And if there's anything I do not need more of right now, it's probably bombs. So these guys are lasting a severely long time. I'm not too happy about that. Where's the last one? There he is. Keys? No keys. Keys? Also no keys. Yeah, I can see Forever Pill is definitely appreciated. I kind of don't want that. That's a key. And you could give me another key. Neat. I really wanted to be able to play that guy because I was hoping he'd be able to give me the paperclip. If there's anything I do not need right now, it's more bombs. That's a thing. Hey, look, there's Abel. Because when I need things, it's Abel. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to kill ourselves on this fight. We'll kill ourselves immediately after this fight. Good. Okay. Kill ourselves now. Because I want to come back with red hearts. Good. Sure. God damn it. What's this? Magic Scab is HP plus luck up. I really didn't want the HP, honestly. So, yeah, not exactly the thing I wanted for that particular moment, because I really want to die. It also gives me trouble getting into that room. Like, I want to become Juice of Shadow. That's what I want to do. It conveys a gigantic damage increase. I want it. What's this? Puberty, pheromones. Seriously, our pills are terrible. Thank you for the bombs, but if there's anything I don't need right now... Repeat after me, kids. We're going to have a sing-along. If there's anything I don't need right now, it's more bombs. And so they give me more bombs. They even give me a reusable bomb, because apparently I need more. You guys give me keys. Give me a reusable key. I would love a reusable key. Let's make that a thing. Okay, let's go see what was in our curse room there. I have no real caring right now of my health. It's not going to do anything at all. Sure, why not? Normally, I hate this item, but when I really want to die... Often and more often. Like when you want to get yourself killed, Bob's brain is the way to go. We're just gonna leave that right there with the hopes of coming back for it later after Bob's brain has killed me a couple times, because you know that's exactly how this is gonna go. Okay, Bob's brain. Should activate momentarily. Go blow that up for me. Good job, you. Best brain NA. Okay, let's go use a heart to go in there, I guess. I mean, there's not really too much it could give me that I'd be really interested in that shows up in here on a regular basis. But, hey, Pandora's box is... Yeah, I'll take it. Because I'll be able to get a free Deal the Angel item on the next floor. I don't mind that. Like, I'm not going to intentionally try to get myself killed with Bob's brain, because that's just kind of stupid. So I'm not going to get done intentionally, but you know it's going to happen. Okay, so Mom should die very quickly. So there's the Bob's brain hit. Come on, Mom. Okay, so go up to the Cathedral. And let's go ahead and just take that. That's the soul. I was kind of hoping for another thing, I'll be honest. You know it, I know it, we both know what I wanted. We're not going to even pretend. Let's get a health up. I mean, I'll take Isaac's head just because it's not that other thing that I was currently holding. Okay, yeah, about that. Hey, look, here's another health up. Man, my ability to die has just diminished over time. I'm not even playing smart, I'm playing stupid. I'm doing stupid things. I'm running around with Bob's brain for crying out loud. Ow. See, watch, now that I've already picked up all that stuff, now Bob's brain's gonna get me killed. Which, hey, I did ask for it. Like, I did ask for it. Can I get some keys, please? I mean, really. Really now. Okay, so there's some keys in there. So that gave me more keys than I spent, so that was a pretty good investment. My rate on investment there was, like, pretty good. And there it was pretty bad. But hey, I got some other stuff, so hey, I'm still a little bit up. But, like, we really badly need to see some keys happen. Otherwise, the chest is not going to be as fun as we'd like it to be. Hey, you! Please, turn into a bunch of keys for me. Okay, what did he give me? Fanny pack, okay. Let's see, I'm pretty certain that this is gonna be a thing. Nope. Well, hey, we got a golden key for this floor, which sucks, because I would have preferred to have a golden key for the next floor. It's very unlikely that we will get a golden key for the next floor. I will say that my reflection hasn't caused us much problems, and I was expecting to see some. That's kind of a little bit odd. Let's see what we find. So this is going to be more health for us. Ouch, that was damage. That's a little bit less health for me. Okay, I would love to... Well, there's another golden key. I would love to see some more chests that have keys in them. That's the caveat. I want chests, but I want them to have keys in them. Can you give that to me? Can you make this happen? No, I don't want that. If anything, say it with me, folks. If anything, I do not need, it's more bombs. Especially bombs that chase me. And, of course, I get bombs. It's as if the game's not listening to me. Come on, game. I'm telling you what I need to defeat you. Why aren't you giving me these things that I need? It's very simple. Hey, look, more bombs. Can I have a bombs or key pill? Because that would make this good. I would like this if that was the case. Even more bombs, still no keys. The game's doing this on purpose. You know the game is doing this on purpose. Okay, secret room? Secret room? Damn. If there's any other things that I don't need, it's money. I don't need any money. This has been another one of those fairly quick runs. So this episode would have been shorter, but if it wasn't for, you know. Oh, hey, I should probably not be running right into him. I guess I'm just testing to see exactly how good the soul actually is. Really good. I just straight up ignored his shots and I was standing right next to him. That's just stupid. Okay. So, we're on the chest. I can't open any of these. Or those. We are having the distinct hope that I will find either a golden key or gray chests or something like that, you know? Key drops. Key drops. Empty rooms that do not have key drops are surprisingly not useful for me. Remember, I don't care if I die either. I got 9+ lives left, and at least one of them turns me into Judas' shadow. Luck down. I like my luck. I appreciate my luck. What I need is keys. It's not that hard, I promise. Okay, come on, you guys. Come on. Those are pennies. Those are not keys. Okay, well, blow you up. I mean, it's not going to be a hard final section of the game. We're going to just kind of plunge right through here. I'm not really worried about this. I was just hoping for more excitement. No, stop with the bombs. Enough of the bombs. Okay, you're gonna kill yourself. It's fine. That guy died before he could shoot his laser. You know what we haven't had in a while? We haven't actually had, lasers in a while. I have not been able to charge my laser in a surprisingly long time. There's another pretty fly. We finally got our third one. Took a remarkably long time. Yeah, brimstone just didn't show up very often. It doesn't show up very often anymore. We have little brimstone, which I guess is kind of okay, but it's not brimstone. You know, brimstone capital B. At least I have more health, because, you know, I need more health. 9+ lives, and I need more health. Okay, well, what room do we get? Looks like we got the 4 horsemen room, which is fine. This room is actually pretty easy, all told. Our damage isn't incredible. I would have preferred to have some sort of increase in damage here. I don't know how fast we're going to be able to kill death here. Not particularly fast, apparently. I'll just let the flies hopefully take care of these guys, or I'll just run into them. Hey, look, a key. I don't know how that didn't kill everybody, but, you know, fine. Finally get a key, but there's no more chests to be opened, and I'm too lazy to run back and find one. Hey, look, more keys. Would you just fall over already? Thank you. Hey, look. More health. Of all the things I need, of all the places in all the world that you could have given me more health, this just had to be one. Hey, look. That's useful. That's going to give me a battery to refresh it, which is going to give me a battery to refresh it, which is going to give me more health, which I'm not going to even bother to pick up. In fact, I'm going to stand right here, right next to Blue Baby, and I'm just going to hold down left. I'm not going to bother to dodge, because I just don't care. He's never going to hit me. I'll hit myself more than Blue Baby will hit me, and I'm standing right next to him. Right next to him. The soul is overpowered. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time.